right? The most important thing of that prayer is Yahweh Shah gonna give you a crown, man. If you'll be elect, you gonna get saved, right?
I'll get something for you, bro. You got something up?
Hebrews 6 and 10. For Most High is not unrighteous to forget your work and labor of love, which ye have shewed toward his name, and in that ye have ministered to the saints and do minister.
Right, because people will come up here and say, you don't love, you're full of hate. Nah, this is a labor
hey, you did that nice, man, don't you? You don't love, you're full of hate, and you did that nice. That's what they say.
That's what they say.
This is a labor of love.
It's a labor, like you was going into earlier on. Look, man, it's cold, it's wet.
Wet, wet days, yeah.
Yeah, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shai, we're out here, you brothers are out here, man. When you hear stories about Chicago, about them Chicago winters, man. Right,
it's cold. Yeah.
Right, and you're just like, yeah, but the brothers are out there. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimmy Al-Shai, it's freezing. And sometimes the apostles had to be like, look, man, we had to go camp on a Sunday because there was a snowstorm the day before. But you think that it was a cold the day before and not cold on the Sunday? It's still cold, man. This is a labor of love, and the Most High sees that. Right, the Most High sees, look, man, he could have been up snuggling in, you know, cozying up with his woman, spooning, but nah, he came out here and he came to do the work, man.
Probably lost his woman because of
say hot cocoa,
yeah, with
of your choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nutella spread, nice crusty bread, Nutella spread.
Chocolate and chocolate.
Yeah. Hey, because you got to remember, everything you have in this kingdom, you got from the Most High anyway. But the way I look at things, I do the work, and on a carnal level, the Lord will be like, okay, cool, you have that just as a, cool, you did the work, you're doing the work, you have that for now. Okay, cool, you're doing the work, you have that for now. Right, but then the way I look at it personally, right, if I then start delving too much into that, the Lord's like, yeah, but I gave you that because you was doing the work. So you know what I'm going to do? Bam, I'm going to take it away from you. Now what you going to do? Go back to doing my work, boy. Right?
Yeah, that's real shit.
I've got a quick one for you. This is Zephaniah 3 and 8. It says, therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Right, which is why we can't be calm. Well, this is why we can't be calm, because at the end of the day, we ain't got no power. We got to wait for Yahweh Shemmi Al-Shah, right, to give the order to Yahweh Shah to come and take down this kingdom.
Yeah.
Right, we're merely just mouthpieces,
yeah.
Right?
You got the examples in Acts.
Yeah.
Theodos and the rest that tried to take down the Romans, and that's just one example. You know what I mean? There's many different examples of men that tried to take down kingdoms that the Most High set up.
Yeah, well,
but you remember the kingdoms the Most High set up, but you don't remember them. Do you know what I mean? For a reason.
That's a good point. That's a good point, because he says the kingdom that the Most High set up.
Yeah.
So really, when you're saying that, I'm going to take it down, you're basically saying you're going against what the Most High said.
Like, for example, in Judges, there's a reason, like, it says what it says. It says the Most High rose up a kingdom against the children of Israel that put them. It doesn't say like, they just found the children of Israel. The Most High wasn't watching, and then they took them down, and all of a sudden, every time Israel got taken down, the Most High sanctioned it. That's in the scriptures, man.
That's right. That's right.
It says, until the day that I rise up to the prey, for my determination is to gather the nations.
Yeah, and that word determination is judgment, right?
That I may assemble the kingdom.
And the Hebrew, when you read it, it's shapat, which means judgment.
That I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
That's right, so the Lord's judgment, right, so the Most High, his judgment, look, man, you go gather all these heathen nations, right, to come, these people can't fucking drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, first he tried going into the bus lane, then he came up, then he did some illegal U-turns and shit.
What about the geezer that always comes here and comes into this?
Yeah, but that particular person, that was an example of what Esau's done to this kingdom, man. Where people can't think. Where the Google tells them, now you gotta go this way, okay, I'll go this way, but it's a lake at the end of the road, and they drive their car into the lake. And then they're like, oh, but the sat-nav told me to go this way. People don't think anymore, man. Right, but that's part of this man's systematic.
Can I give a testimony of that?
Yeah.
Hey, unless you're aware of it, man, Esau will get you like that. I remember I was away with one brother and we were traveling, and we had a map. We didn't know the area was out in the countryside. We had a map. I was reading the map, and the map said when you get to the gate,
you turn right and you go here. So I'm reading the map, right? I'm not even looking around me. And then I was like, okay, I think we need to go here. And the brother was like, the gate is right there. The only way to go is to the right. That's all we had to do, just look around and see the reality of the situation rather than look at the map. And I remember reflecting on that situation and made me realise how Esau gets you into that state. You know, like where you don't think for yourself, zombie mode. So then you try, really you got to put that away. You're not meant to be in autopilot. You better always got to be a manual where you know you're always aware of what the hell you're doing.
If you're an autopilot, what can he do? He can just feed. He can feed you information. He can feed you what to think, what to do. So then he says, "Oh yeah, the chip's okay." People go, "Okay, the chip's okay." It doesn't give you cancer. They'll come up to us. We tell them, "Yeah, man, the chip will give you cancer, man. It's radiation." No, it doesn't give you cancer. Right?
It's fine. There's one army. You know that program, Who Dares Wins? You seen it on the?
Nah, I heard of it.
There's a show, Who Dares Wins, like SAS. And that guy, he said that, I saw an interview when he said, because you know, they're trained, you know, they know what they're doing and that. And he said that he likes to take his children to the woods because they like computers, but he shows them the woods and how to navigate with the sun and stuff like that, But then he said, when he looked in the dictionary, the new dictionaries, there's no words that equate to wildlife. All the words equate to like new technology. That's that new world order, man. So he said, look, I like to have my kids to learn about that side of life. But obviously they play PlayStations and stuff. But I like to let them know that side of life too, to be in the wild. Because he was talking about children don't play out no more. It was a thing about children, but that's what he does. You see, because obviously he grew up that way. He's in the army. That's what the army teach you, man. You know? But then Esau, what he pushes is all that tech.
That's it. Hey, man, you see it, man. You see like a little baby in a stroller playing with a fucking iPad. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's how they shut them up, man.
That's how
the
they
baby's
shut them
crying,
up.
take the iPad and
Yeah.
A little 2-year-old.
I saw my cousin with her daughter. I just give her the iPad. What are you doing? You don't know what she's doing. Her child's mind's being all messed up, man. That's why the scripture says, train up a child in the way that they should go. Right? That when they're older, they won't depart from it. Right? If you just feeding your child all of that digital bullshit, their mind gets fucked up, man. Right?
iPads and all that.
iPad parenting, man.
It's crazy, man. They got all the kids 2 years old with their gadgets,
with a fucking iPhone. I don't know what to do with a fucking iPhone.
They don't even play out no more. You know? When do you really see children playing out anymore? You don't really see that, bro. Like kicking a football or something, playing run-outs or...
All you had back then was your imagination. One guy might have a ball, but you play bulldogs,
and it was fun,
run-outs.
Yep.
You make you might have 20 games.
And this goes back to what we was just saying about how Esau is crushing that imagination. Esau is crushing your own ability to use this, man, to use your mind. Right? What you got, brother?
So Isaiah.
Esau fucked everything up, man.
Hosea 4:6, if anyone's going to forget that.
Oh yeah, people destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
This is
Isaiah 34 from the top. Come near, ye nation, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that therein, the word and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord,
The righteous anger of the Lord. Go on.
is upon all nations.
It's in all nations. Why is the Lord right to be angry? Right, scriptures say it was in Zechariah, he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of my eye. Right? So he that toucheth you touches the apple of my eye. That's what the scripture says. And you read Psalms, the 83rd chapter, it says that all these nations came together with one consent. They're in one mind. It's sort of like how you have the UN meetings, right? And they go and say, look, man, this is what we go and do. Right? They all came together with one consent. Like, look, man, we go and take these children, the children of Israel down. Right? We go and make them go off. Because what is it in Judith 5, the 5th chapter? In Judith the 5th chapter, it says, look, when I forget what king was, but basically saying, look, how do you get these people to go off? Right, and those basically like, look, man, when they depart from their Lord, then it's easy to get them down. So they all came. That's all. Jake being homosexual, that's all part of the plan. Right, because that means Jake is in a low place. That means these heathen nations will have power over Jake, man. Right, and they've been doing all of these things by design, man.
And is filled upon all their armies. He has utterly destroyed them.
Yep.
He has delivered them to the slaughter.
Oh yeah. So Israel from before we got delivered into these heathen nations' hands. But what's gonna happen is these heathens, they gonna be delivered. Hey man, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power.
Into our hands.
Yeah.
Well, the Lord's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna do with them whatever we will. And that is the patience and faith of the saints.
That's the one thing up. Hey, you know, you quoted Psalms 83.
Yeah.
One part of it says that the name of Israel may no more be in remembrance.
Yeah.
That's what they were trying to achieve.
Yeah.
And you know what? The Lord didn't altogether do away with Israel, but destroyed us.
Yeah.
Got us to a point where no one even knew our heritage.
Yeah.
But now, the Lord is bringing us back to remembrance through the elect.
Yeah.
You know, so this is what the Lord's got his prophets out, we're on the highways and byways, and bringing us back to our remembrance. And them bones are shaking and coming together now, man.
Right.
And that's really the life.
Yeah.
That's being, when you're an Israelite and you're following after the ways of Yahweh, following the laws to the best of your ability and all that, then you're really untouchable. There's no enchantment against Israel. You know, you're the top guy, man. You know what I mean? But the Lord's bringing us back into that stead, bit by bit in Yahweh.
Yeah.
You got some more?
Yeah, just little. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come out of their carcass, and the mountain shall be melted with the blood.
That's right. Yeah, this is 2 Peter 3:10. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
Right, so people, like, as we, you know, we say it all the time, people come up to us and they'll be like, so when's this going to happen?
Yeah.
Right? Because what, they you know, they...
People said that for years.
They're mocking. Really, they're mocking. In the 3rd verse, it says, scoffers are walking after their own lust, saying, where is the promise of his coming? Right, because they can't see the sun.
Yeah.
Right, we don't know when the Lord's coming back, and that is for a reason. Right, because when people start seeing shit hit the fan, that's when everyone wants to get right. That's when everyone wants to start getting holy. Right?
It says, as a thief in the night, in the which the heaven shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right, so that's talking about those nuclear missiles, man. Right, I forget how hot them things go, but look, they're hot enough to melt elements, man. But that shit, them nuclear missiles, they get hot. And that's what it's talking about there. Basically, they can get elements. Yeah,
We're made by elements.
we're made of elements, right?
It says, the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Right, so the world and the works in this world, they're gonna be burnt up. Right, so people like, let's go to the shot. Oh my God, it's so high. Let's go to the sky garden. Yeah. All of that. The Lord's gonna dust it.
Taking their pictures out.
Yeah. Taking
For
the
their
selfie
Tinders and
outside,
that.
from the outside, so you can see that it's Mashad, all of that shit.
All them proud women and
all
shit.
of them proud women up
They
there.
get their little, you know them proud, you know them,
Yeah,
all that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you know, they all do that. You
They
go
all
on them,
do that.
you go on them dating sites, all the women.
yeah. Which not saying if you go there you're going, no.
Ain't nothing wrong
But
with that.
when you go there, you have to have an understanding.
Yeah, but-
Look, it's just a place.
No, but it's funny, the women always got the pictures
Yeah.
by bright lights and tall
Yeah,
buildings,
yeah,
like the
yeah,
shards. And the shards behind them.
Yeah, hey, you know, he's got to stress that point because Jake will be like, nah, fam, man can't go there.
Nah, man.
Would you know the point being is those buildings are those things, Big Ben, the London Eye.
They're right by the shards.
Yeah.
Hey, they carry vibrations though, innit? You know
Yeah.
what I mean, them things carry vibrations. That's why all them bitches trying to go to the Eiffel Tower and eat on the top. You know what I mean?
That's right. But the Eiffel Tower gonna get burnt. The Taj Mahal gonna get burnt.
Yeah.
Right? The pyramids, oh my God.
Especially that
They gotta go.
they gotta go. And that Cesare Borgia in Rio.
Yeah.
That shit.
Those
I
are
don't want that just stands there.
Yeah.
The Cesare Borgia.
Yeah,
He's
those-
just in Rio de Janeiro.
That's
like
right.
Yeah.
Looking over Jake.
Yeah.
Right? But those are the works of this world, and they gonna get burnt. Right? What else? The philosophies of this world, man. Feminism, not gonna get burnt. Right? But feminism gonna get burnt. burnt down, but way before the missiles.
Hey.
Shit gonna get real. And when shit Marshall Rose gonna get rid of that, man.
Camera's gone out of focus. What's the best way to...
Right? Sorry. You speed reset, bro?
Yeah.
Camera's gone.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
That's it, man. That the brother was saying. I'm laughing about them pictures, man. And that brother was saying martial law's gonna do that, man. That feminism, man. So all of this ain't gonna mean shit in that day. You know, they all take them snaps, like, you know, it just make me laugh.
Was that in Isaiah 3, bro?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Is there water on it, maybe?
I think it's Isaiah 3.
A man shall be hiding
place from the wind.
That's talking about when all hell breaks loose, man. When all hell breaks loose, man, all bets are off, mate. What are you gonna do then, man?
Yeah.
All of that pride and vanity ain't gonna mean shit, man.
When you can't
All them lobster dinners at the Shard. What does that mean? You ain't even gonna remember the last plate of lobster dinner you had. You're worried about some damn troops busting your head, man.
Oh, you know what? You know what? There's two people that women can rely on. One is a man, right? They might not have a man or whatever. They rely on that man to a certain degree.
Yeah.
But ultimately, their reliance is in these sorts military, the police, right? But the funny thing is, I watched a video that was talking about how they, you know, one of these Illuminati guys. They were talking about how they're gonna do it, right? And they were like, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make it into such a state that the police, the normal police, the average everyday Met, they ain't gonna come into work. You know, I ain't getting paid enough for this.
Yeah. Bro, there was a video brother showed me. It's funny you said that because there was a video brother showed me yesterday, and it was a police officer in the States,
Right.
and he broke down. He was drunk driving and crashed his car. And he broke down and he crashed his police vehicle into a lorry or whatever. And then he went back to the precinct and the guy said to him, the other officer said to him, look, you know, buddy, you're a bit drunk and this, that and the other. You know, we're just gonna come in here, sit you down. No, I'm done, he said, I'm through and all this. And he started breaking down a cop. So these cops are gonna lose it, man. They're gonna, and you know, he's probably fucked up with the job and society and all that. And then there's a white dude, man. So these cops, they're gonna lose it too, man. That was in America. And the same thing's gonna happen here.
Because it ain't like military. Where military, you get drained, you get gets drilled into you. Look, this is what you go and do. These cops, it's just a job. It's just a job. So they ain't really taking it. See, like you're saying, I don't get paid enough for this.
They're gonna lose it. They're gonna lose it.
Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day cometh, thou shalt burn as an oven, and all the cloud.
Right, so as an oven, I remember the apostles, Tahar was breaking it down, you know, I'll be honest, I was thinking simply, innit? I just imagine the little oven in my kitchen, only gets up to 200 degrees, and I'm like, nah, this is like the ancient ovens, where you have like, you have the dough for bread, you put it in there, couple seconds, done. Right, them hot level ovens, man. Yeah, them hot ovens.
2 seconds is done, man.
Yeah. Right, so that's, and it was basically likening it to that. Right, one of them days it will burn as an oven, man. Right, carry on.
And all the cloud.
Man. And you see it in their faces, man. It's like that proud smile.
It's just pride. And bro was telling me he was driving. He looked out the window and a woman looked at him. She went, and continued walking. So proud, she had to lift her head up, like, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's good to talk about stretch forth next, man.
Just looked at him.
Hey, someone was telling me.
They're gonna burn in that oven, though.
Someone was telling me in the count, right? They're working in a pizza shop. They're telling me that they count some woman, you know, in our area, some woman come up and she was basically like, "There's this piece that have cheese in it," and then she replied, she was like, "Yeah, it's a margarita pizza. It's made of cheese and tomato." And then she's like, "Yeah, but it has cheese in it." Yes. Then she repeated the same thing. Then it was like, "Okay, I'll grab 2 slices." Then basically afterwards, the same person was telling me they heard them on the phone complaining to her friend, saying, I asked her if it has cheese, and then she told me she didn't answer my question properly. Like, that's how the people are, man. Bro,
anyway,
bro,
these people are loony.
These people are loony, bro. They're so proud, bro.
That's why they got a burn, man.
There was a woman that did that as well, so you know.
Hey, but
This world's got gone, huh?
so like I was gonna say, that's why the politicians of this society can say some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we gave the AEO 345 billion pounds. Like, you know, like where the fuck is this money coming from? And we're like, yeah, fuck him. Yeah, you know, Brexit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Brexit means Brexit.
Brexit, I mean, that's why man could just, Boris Johnson could just get on there and say, yes, you know, we're working very
Say
closely
anything.
with yes. And like, yeah. That's why, okay, what's his name? The weapons of mass destruction. Who was that?
Oh yeah, George Bush.
George Bush was like, they have weapons of mass, yes, smoke them out, smoke them out.
The absence of evidence is what was that bullshit? Right, if you carry on with that
This is a fucking bizarre role, man.
People don't think.
They don't think that pride levels is too much. Bro, it has to be humble, man. This is too much, man.
And that's one of the reasons people hear us say we look forward to these calamities. Why? Because we don't like the pride on this people. Right? You got to understand why. Through the spirit,
You need an umbrella.
I was able to, get a bit more understanding as to why the Lord says He hates a proud look. Right? I remember I was walking past a proud bitch, and I looked. I was like, but the Lord's gonna destroy you. And I was like, oh shit, that's why the Lord hates pride. Because a guy will be moving all proud, but the Lord's like, but wait there, I've got 10 dogs that are gonna eat you. Why are you proud for? Like, you don't know your own letter end, but then you're gonna be proud.
Yeah. You don't even know if you're gonna ask Errol Spence, man.
Yeah.
That guy was just fighting for Sean Porter last week. Now he's in intensive care.
That's right.
He's in intensive care.
If you see the
car crash,
yeah,
man.
see the way the car flipped over, like, boom, like that, man.
Brother said he had no seat. I didn't check it out myself, but he said there's no seatbelt on.
Seatbelt. The report I saw said he flew out the car, man.
And just last week, he's the hottest prospect in boxing. Not prospect. He's not a prospect. He's a world champion. Beat top fighters. He's a top level fighter, man. Now he may never fight again.
Which shows the Lord is not a respecter of persons.
From one high last week, and the Lord's getting him quick now, because he ain't even letting the career run. He got him a week later, and it's like a judgment. So that's the Lord, man.
It's funny because he meant to be a mighty man, right? The scriptures talk about how even the mighty men are going to be holding their they're going to be holding their stomachs and all that, like a travailing woman and all that.
Yeah.
The army men, all these top, these hard men or whatever, they ain't going to be nothing. I mean nothing.
Yeah. I got something real quick. 12 and 18 maybe.
You got something? You want?
Could you hold this? Let's get this real quick.
What does it all mean, man, in the end, man?
Okay, socks. Yeah.
1 minute he was in the ring with Sean Porter, man, winning and getting his photos snapped and in shape, trained, Now he's fucked up.
Yeah.
Now he's jacked up. That's the Lord, man.
Hey, the Lord didn't even take him out.
Oh, the guy might not be able to ever
Exactly. Hey, because some things are worse than death, man. You would even take him out, because let's say he's stuck in a wheelchair now, right? And now he can't get his shit up, but all of those big booty hoes he used to fuck, he can't even get his shit up. He has to have a pump inserted into his penis just to get an erection, man. That's terrible. Right? And then he just has to wait there and he might get Stephen Hawking, man. You never know. And he just has to be in that chair until the missiles come, man.
It's Luke 12 and 16. And he spake a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful. And he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. And he said, this will I do.
So basically I got some goods like, look, man, oh shit, this is good, JB, oh shit, this is good, man, but what am I going to do? I'm going to have to do this, I'm going to have to do that.
I'll pull down my bounds and the beauty get greater, and there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods.
Yeah.
And I will say to my soul, soul, thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thy ease.
Yeah, so you're in safety basically. Look, man, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Take thine ease. Eat and drink, and be merry. But Mosiah said unto him, thou fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee.
Yep.
Then whose shall those things be which thou hast provided?
Right, so and that's what it is. Well, that's why the Lord was.
Oh no, I'll go back to it.
That's why the Lord was saying, speaking about, you know, the pride, man. Why the Lord hates pride. Because you've been here it is, you're talking, you're saying, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I got this, I got that. The Lord's like, look, man, small, you gonna lose your job.
That's right.
And then he just slides off.
That's right.
Right, and then now you wake up, what was it, M&S. Right, Marks and Spencer's. I used to always see them on the train. They'll have, you know, everyone has to show where they work, you know, with the lanyard.
Yeah.
It was like I work, but it was the people on the head office, right? I'm them head office people. Yeah, all proud and shit. And then one day, I just read on the news, 700 jobs gone. And I'm just there like, yeah? Ain't proud anymore, are you?
I worked there and they sacked me. I worked there. M&S Covent Garden. And a month later, because I was only a temporary, but they were gonna keep me. But he said, nah. Basically, I don't know, man. They just got rid of me, man. I was probably just a bit too social, awkward. You know, a bit awkward. But they got rid of man in there. Anyway, the manager, that was the manager. I see him months later at my other job. They shut down. And now he's doing something else, but he's not a manager anymore. I remember he's very proud, like. Now he ain't no manager no more.
Exactly. The thing is,
now he's doing something else.
You know he would have been proud with it. Yeah, I'm a manager of M&S. Garden.
Now I see him like, oh, you could have less, bro. But now he ain't doing that no more. He's doing something where he ain't getting paid as much because they shut the store down.
Well, you got that film. It's a beautiful film, The Big Short, talking about the financial crash of 2008. And it's a beauty. You get them guys who were doing the dodgy dealings in that. At the beginning of the film, they're all hella proud. They're like, yeah, man. But at the end of the film, what they doing? They got humbled. Lord humbled them, and they were on, they were on the job line just like everyone else.
That's right.
Mortgage brokers.
The mortgage brokers.
That's right.
They were living fat.
Them overqualified now.
Working
in Mackie D.
Even the film Trading Places, man, when they lost all the riches, the rich guy he fainted. Then you see them later and coming to America, and he gave them the money. We're back, he said. And where were they living on the streets? On the streets. They were fucking bankers.
That's right.
That's right. Look back. That doesn't. Quick point for you. Quick point to make on what's with you. You know, like beautiful point on that scripture as well. Like with ancient Egypt, for example. The very thing, like Pharaoh put Israelites in slavery because he thought that the Israelites were going to join onto the enemies of Egypt and possibly rebel against them. But it wasn't actually an enemy army that took down Egypt, it was the Heavenly Father that did it. Which shows you, like, you can, like, Esau'S preparing with America talking about the greatest military in the world, like no one can take us down. But ultimately speaking, in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the main influencing factor is going to be when the Lord returns, man.
That's right.
With the chariots.
That's right.
That war in heaven.
That's right.
It says, where the 2 Peter is 3 and I'll start up in 10 it says, where and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up.
Right, so all of these different philosophies, all of the things that are held dear in the society, they gonna be taken out, man. So we mentioned Egypt, the pyramids of Giza, but the Lord's gonna take them out. Right, here it is, they've been standing for however long, but in the moment, the Lord's just gonna be like, look, man, all right, it's done. Take them out, boom. Eiffel Tower, done. The Shah, done. The London Eye, the Houses of Parliament.
Big Ben.
Right, certain things that Jake built, certain things that these heathen built, but they all gonna go.
Gotta be renewed, man.
They've got to be renewed. We gotta start from scratch, man. Right, because ultimately, this kingdom was built on wickedness.
Bro, can I say this? Brother on, he said the Oracle. His name is the Oracle of Jerusalem, yeah. And on a live, he said YouTube unsubscribing us, Art.
Yeah, for the channel,
bro.
Wow, yeah, they're going in because they can't act because they're taking brothers' channels down all the time now.
Yeah, so what that? If I'm understanding that correctly, they're just unsubscribing people. So you subscribe to someone. They're unsubscribing you.
This shit is they're shutting it down, but that's alright because
Family of the word, man.
Family of the word. That's prophecy, man. Everything's happening, you know.
Yeah.
So they're just unsubscribing brothers from.
That's what I took from there. Brother can, whoever, Oracle Jerusalem can expound on it, but that's crazy.
Yeah, Esau's going. It's shutting it down, but the Lord's shutting it down because his face is about to go crazy, you know?
Yeah.
See what's happening over there in Ecuador, bro. There's wars everywhere happening. The whole earth.
It's just here that's okay. And it pisses you off sometimes.
It's going soon.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Hey, you know we were talking about the NHS
Bro,
earlier.
Brexit's gonna bring this.
But you know I was talking about the NHS earlier, yeah? While I was talking about, I was looking up statistics, yeah? After the 2008 crash, the budgeting of them dropped by like half, and then now it's slowly crept up over the years, yeah? But it's never been as good as it was before 2008.
So yeah, so it was better.